Wow. So, Billy, thank you very, very much for being here today at our event, MusiConnect 2022 at Kirstein. I'm pretty sure you are here for the first time in your life.
Yes, I am. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's been really good fun.
And thanks, of course, for Ortega Guitars for making this happen, because you came here from your hometown.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Yes. So let's talk. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. So first of all, something about you and you as an artist. When did it all started?
Okay, well, I started playing guitar when I was 6, so I started quite early. And my dad always used to listen to a lot of like classic rock stuff, so I always grew up with like watching videos of like AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Metallica, Queen, all this. So I kind of grew up with like that kind of music. And then through kind of learning guitar, I went through all the different genres. I did electric for a little bit, and then eventually started studying classical guitar. And then I think kind of I started doing classical and flamenco properly, and then started to try and integrate that into doing it with a lot of the classic rock and kind of mixing it, doing arrangements of like classic rock, metal kind of stuff, and then kind of out where we're here today. So.
Yeah, very, very cool. I mean, I saw your performance on the stage, and I mean, you are amazing. It's really, really amazing what you do. For me, as a electric guitar player, I'm always interested, and I'm always very, very impressed by guys like you who play fingerstyle guitar, flamenco, or so. What are your main influence, or what are your heroes?
My heroes. I think I've got to say Angus Young, because I feel like he was the first kind of one that I saw. I think especially like seeing it in the schoolboy outfit as well.
Yeah, but that's very interesting.
But yeah, I'd say definitely him. Tommy Emmanuel is an amazing fingerstyle guitarist, and I've definitely taken a lot of inspiration from Rodrigo y Gabriela, a Mexican guitar duo that especially they kind of do a lot of this kind of similar stuff with especially that kind of technique, and kind of that was very I kind of love that. So I'd say those are probably my top 3. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. So let's talk a little bit about this beautiful instrument that you have here.
Yes,
so first of all, how does it feel to have your own signature guitar?
It is, honestly, it still feels surreal. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm so happy and so proud of how the whole thing has come about. I'm so happy with how it is. It's honestly just perfect. So yeah, I mean, I worked very closely with the guys at Ortega's designing it and choosing the woods and just kind of to create what we have here. And it does feel very surreal to see it in real life and it be real. So yeah.
So for how long have you been playing Ortega guitars now?
So I've been with Ortega about 5-6 years. So I remember because it was while I was doing a guitar competition on Sky Arts called Guitar Star, and that's when I first started with them. And I've been playing the guitars, I mean, ever since up until now. And then to have a Billy Watman Signature Model is crazy, and I'm so happy. I'm over the moon with it. So.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the features on your guitar. I mean, basically it's a classical guitar with say a different cutaway here.
Yes, so it's basically like a perfect crossover, or like my perfect crossover of kind of like classical and kind of I want to say kind of steel string. So it's got a slightly thinner neck. So the neck is a 48 millimeters, so it's just in between a classical and a steel string. The body is slightly smaller, slightly thinner as well, and then obviously with the bevel as well, the armrest and the cutaway. Yeah, so I think because the main thing that I wanted with the guitar was to make sure it was very comfortable, very easy to play, especially as the style I play kind of varies from just kind of just kind of normal kind of fingerstyle kind of stuff into all this kind of, so kind of the armrest was a massive thing, like really kind of made it very easy to move about, and then like a slightly lower string action than a classical. So it's basically like I'd say my perfect like crossover guitar.
Yeah, very, very cool. Very nice instrument. Also the white ebony. That's right, ebony, right?
Yeah. So white ebony on the back and side. That was one of the first things that I said about the guitar. I was like, oh, we gotta have this wood. It looks so amazing. It's so beautiful.
I think a lot of people still don't know that ebony is not just a black colored wood. So you have a lot of this coloration in the ebony range.
Yeah. Because I think the guitar that I was playing mainly before this one was the Ortega striped suite, which is striped ebony. So it looks sort of similar kind of pattern the way it is, but it's obviously it's a darker brown kind of color, but it still is a really beautiful wood. I think that's like kind of as well where I got the inspiration for choosing this wood for the guitar as well.
Okay, so what are your future projects or your next future steps as a musician?
The next future steps. Well, this year we're looking very exciting. In November, I'm going on tour with Ozzy Osbourne's keyboard player. So he has a little trio called Jazz Sabbath. Okay. So it's basically they do just loads of Black Sabbath tunes, but in like a jazz arrangement. So I'm supporting them through a little South of England tour. So we're going starting in London, then we end up through Cardiff, we go through Birmingham, Milton Keynes, and lots of places. But yeah, if any of you want to check it out, billywatman.com, all the live dates are there.
Yeah, go there. Yeah, Billy, thank you very, very much for being our guest today. It was a pleasure having you here, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And you are allowed
oh my God, do I get to sign this?
Yeah, to sign this.
Okay.
So we have a nice memory.
I will be honored to. Where are we gonna go? I'm gonna go here at the top.
Okay, and I will close the interview in German.
Okay.
Okay, das war Billy Watman live hier bei uns auf der MusiConnect 2022. Check Billy out, er ist unfassbar, mega Gitarrist. Wir sind so froh, dass er hier war und ja, viel Spaß beim Zuschauen und danke, bis zum nächsten Mal.
Dankeschön.
Thanks.